Hey everyone. This week we've got an activity going on that will really mirror the process of IEP development that you'll encounter or perhaps already have encountered in your role as a special educator. I really love this opportunity that we've designed because it allows you to practice two common paths to IEP development that we experience in the special ed field. Sometimes, generally, when you're writing an IEP for a student, you know the student well. You work with them on a daily basis and you sort of know what makes them tick and what works for them. But there are times when we are tasked with writing an IEP for a student that we don't know, either because of a school transfer or a change in caseload. And we find ourselves sort of digging through a cumulative file, trying to paint a picture of this student through test scores and previous IEPs and other teachers' comments. So this activity, you're going to have your IEP reviewed by your course mates, and then you will in turn review other course mates' IEPs. This process is going to allow you to get some feedback on your IEP from your peers, but also gauge how well you are able to present your student in written format to others. That is, your course mates will not know your student and won't be familiar with them. So your IEP must have enough information and documentation in the form of data to support the educational decisions that you've made. On the flip side, when you review your course mates' work, you'll have the opportunity to practice interpreting test data from their assessment reports and evaluating the degree to which their IEP is data-driven and aligned with the assessment results. See what I did here? So anyway, here's how it works. In the weekly course materials, you're going to see a link to a Google Drive folder and also a table with your peer review assignments. In that folder, you'll have access to the assessment reports and the IEPs that you've been assigned to review. You're also going to see two checklists with your name on them. You'll use this checklist to provide specific feedback to your course mates, and they're going to do the same for you. You are welcome to download or print a copy of the checklist to sort of use as you go through their assessment reports and their IEPs, but I am going to ask you to type directly into the form that's in that Google Drive folder. This way your course mates can see your constructive feedback, and then I can also give you credit for completing the assignment. We put a lot of effort into this checklist, so as you're working through it, if you find that it's a valuable resource to help you self-check IEPs, I encourage you to save a copy for yourself to use in the future if you feel like it's a good tool. Something I'm going to assume that you're wondering about is if you'll have the opportunity to resubmit your IEP after you've gotten all this wonderful rich feedback from your course mates, and the answer is absolutely. You'll have the option to resubmit your IEP. You've got to do it either this week or by the end of next week. So if that's something that you're going to do, make sure that you prioritize looking over your IEP and resubmitting. I will not score any IEPs until the end of next week, so you'll have that time if you want it. I am much more interested in process. And, you know, as we're writing IEPs, we never write them individually as a bubble. We're always working as a team. So we're going to mirror that here in our course. If you have any questions about the process or specific student questions, you know what to do. Use that Ask Your Instructor tab. And of course, my goal is to get back to you within 24 hours, or if you prefer to put it in an email, that's an option too. I really look forward to seeing your collaboration, and I know that this is going to be a worthwhile activity for you. Thanks so much.